Hello, my friends. 2024 is coming to an end, and if you can believe it, we are about to enter 2025. So I don't know how your 2024 was, but 2025, I think, is going to have a lot of opportunity for instructional designers. I think it's going to be a really strong year for ID. And in this video, I'm going to share with you what I think some of these opportunities are, as well as what my personal goals are for the year. So I'd love to hear what your goals are too. Maybe they change by the end of this video, maybe not. But yeah, drop a comment. Let us know what your goals are for 2025. I'd love to hear them. Personal, professional, whether you're transitioning into the field or you've been in the field for a decade. Let us know where you're at. It's always good. Yeah, hearing what the community has in store. So let's start off. So the opportunities for 2025. We in the United States, we've elected a new president, as you may be aware, and I think that's going to lead to a lot of changes, right? A lot of changes for corporations, a lot of changes for education, for the government at large. And I think there's no one better to help big organizations navigate these changes than instructional designers. So these companies, these big orgs are going to need to train their people in any changes they're making. And they're going to bring in instructional designers to help close those knowledge and skill gaps. So I think there's going to be a big demand for skilled IDs. I also think with this talk about potentially abolishing the Department of Education in the United States, it might lead to some rougher working conditions for teachers, if you can believe that. So I imagine there might be a lot of teachers too who are looking to get into new careers, and many of them will probably find their way to instructional design because it is such a natural next step for teachers who want, corporate role, better work-life balance, better pay potentially. So yeah, I think it's going to be kind of like what we saw in COVID, where there's a ton of new opportunities for instructional designers and a lot of people trying to get into the field because those opportunities are there and because where they were working is maybe even less appealing than it was before. So we'll keep an eye on that, but that's one of my predictions, so to speak. Another thing is, AI. Right? Like companies have made it clear, especially big corporations, that AI is the direction they're heading. Like it's the future. They're investing probably trillions of dollars into this. And we're already seeing on job listings that artificial intelligence is a nice to have for instructional designers. So I think we'll see how long it takes for that nice to have to turn into a need to have. But at least for 2025, if you can show that you have some of these AI skills and you highlight them in your portfolio and that you know how to use AI to speed up your workflow, that's going to really resonate with people in the corporate space, especially, and potentially beyond that as well. But yeah, companies are, for better or worse, looking for those people who can do the jobs of multiple people by using AI tools, who can really speed up their workflow and know how to use AI to do that. So yeah, so that's kind of what I've kept my eye on. Now let's get into my personal goals. So my first goal, the most important one, our highest priority thing that's been on our plate all year, even in 2024, is becoming a licensed career school and offering our instructional design professional certification program. So the team and I put in a ton of work and time and effort into this already. We've built out like a 200-page curriculum. I talk a bit about it in this instructional design course video I posted a couple of weeks ago. If you want to check that out, I'll link it below. But yeah, we had to put together a huge curriculum, policies, like we're essentially building like a full school. We're keeping transcripts, like it's going to be a legit operation. And we're building this certification program. So we're building this advisory committee of at least 10 people I'm aiming for who work across a wide range of roles in the industry. So like senior IDs, heads of L&D, ID managers, and we're having them review this curriculum to, essentially create a certification process so that we can say, hey, if you've gone through this program, we can attest to all of these different competencies and standards that you have, and you'll have a beautiful portfolio to show at the end of it, and you're going to be able to get some really competitive roles. So that's what we're working on. Our curriculum is currently in review with this growing advisory committee that we're building. And I'm hoping to have that whole application done and ready in January. So we'll see how long it takes to get that license approved, and then we're going to start offering a full certification program. So that's been in the works for a while now. Very excited about that. So goal number 2, immediately following that, is for us to really build out this instructional design project lab course. We've been building it for a while now. We've gone really deep into analysis in this course so that people know how to analyze a performance problem and recommend appropriate solutions, and even to figure out if it's a problem instructional designers can help solve. So we've simulated that. Again, check out that video from a couple of weeks ago, or by the time you're seeing this, probably a few weeks ago. Check that out if you want to see more, but I want to really dive into that and really hit hard on the instructional design theory, the science, the models. And we've already done most of the instructional design work for that course, but now we just actually need to like record it and bring it to life and yeah, get it out in front of people so that I can actually start making an impact in that way. So that's going to be a big goal. And while we're bringing that course live, I'll probably bring quite a few YouTube videos live about the theory and the science and all of that, because yeah, if you don't have strong foundations, it doesn't matter how good your AI skills are, you're still going to struggle in the field. So yeah, we want to make sure that everyone has a good grasp of the theory, the science, the models, and they know how an instructional designer can actually make an impact at an organization. And that course is gonna, I think, hit that home more than anything else we've put out before. So yeah, stay tuned for that. That's goal number 2. Let's see. Oh yeah, goal number 3, of course, help instructional designers upskill with artificial intelligence. So I mean, I'm really excited about that because I just naturally get excited about the new technology, and I see all the different ways that we can use it in our e-learning experiences to create adaptive learning, personalized learning experiences, and just create learning experiences we couldn't before with how sophisticated these chatbots can get at this point. So lots of cool stuff with that, like AI automation, for example. And what we're doing right now is, like in the boot camp and in our storyline course right now, I'm like really trying to encourage people and lead the charge for building these AI portfolio projects, to help people show off their AI skills. Because again, even from 1 or 2 AI live events that I did, we're getting quite a bit of interest. Like there are big corporations who want us to come and speak and teach their instructional designers how to use AI. There are training suppliers who want us to come and talk to their clients about how they can implement AI in their instructional design workflows. So the interest is definitely there. It's reminding me of when I used to create XAPI content, and there was a lot of interest around that. So yeah, if y'all are wanting to stay up to date on AI, and if you want to highlight that to the industry, I think there are going to be a lot of interesting opportunities coming your way. Feel free, subscribe to the channel if you want, because I think all January, the YouTube content is going to be focused on AI, except maybe I, of course, got to do the annual How to Become an Instructional Designer update video, so that will be mixed in there too. But yeah, subscribe to the channel. I want to help y'all get up to speed on the AI stuff and kind of stay ahead of the general instructional design curve, because yeah, if you're spending your time listening to me talk to you, I want you to be able to get a leg up in the industry. So we want to make sure that we're adding value to you here on the channel, and I think that's going to be the best way we can do it, especially if you're already in the field. We're going to look at ways you can save time, make your learning experiences even better, and stand out in the industry if that's what you're looking for. So got a lot of stuff planned for that: AI workshops, AI YouTube videos, and for the bootcamp, we're really going to be prioritizing people who demonstrate a willingness to create AI portfolio projects. Really looking for people who want to push themselves, who want to be ambitious, who aren't afraid of using some code, because there's a lot of cool stuff possible, and I need ambitious people who want to bring that stuff to life and then see the rewards from it, hopefully, in the market. So so stay tuned on that. I'll be sharing videos about all of the AI developments. What else do we have here? Oh yeah, my final goal. I think one of the most important goals I have on here. I want to take care of myself and be kind to myself, right? I've had challenges with that in the past. And I think it's fitting to talk about that here because this December, we've done things a little different. I've shared videos like this where I just talk to the camera. I have some notes instead of a whole PowerPoint. And yeah, I've talked about some of the mental health stuff I've been dealing with too in these past several videos. So yeah, I think that will be important for 2025, right? Like I get so excited about the AI stuff and I feel all this pressure about getting the career school stuff in as soon as possible. But I'm trying to take it a bit easier, relieve some of the pressure, realize I'm just a human. I'm not some kind of superhero who can do a million things at once. And some days I might have the availability and the space to respond to every YouTube comment that comes in. And then sometimes it'll be weeks or months where I'm just like, where I kind of neglect the platform because my attention is directed somewhere else. So yeah, I'm trying to be more okay with that. I obviously want to be as consistent as I possibly can be, but I really beat myself up when I'm like, oh, I want to get a video live on Tuesday, and then for whatever reason I can't get it done on time. I just feel like the biggest failure ever. So trying to relinquish some of that. Yeah, I'm realizing more like, yeah, when you're starting a business, things feel really fragile and scary, and you're like, I have to be working all the time or this whole ship might sink or fall apart. And I'm realizing we're not really at that point anymore. So I think I'm doing a bit of maturing as like an entrepreneur and a business owner and stuff like that. And just recognizing, right, we've been putting in so much work into this thing for years now. We're helping a lot of people while we sleep, even if they're watching these YouTube videos or going through the programs we offer. So that's not all going to disappear if I don't get a YouTube video live by Tuesday, for example. So yeah, I'm just trying to internalize more like where we're actually at in this journey. We're not going anywhere. We have really good stuff in the works, and yeah, I'm looking at where we want to be 10 years from now instead of feeling like, oh, this might fail next week if I, I'm not being some kind of superhuman. So that's where I'm at. I encourage you all to be kind to yourselves too. I know it can be hard and there's pressure on us from all different directions to, be a superhero, but we're human. It's okay. Don't need to be perfect. And I also can't thank you all enough for all of the support you've shown me this month. Yeah, I did talk about some stuff that was a bit more vulnerable. I did a little bit less prep for some videos like this one where I just try to talk to y'all. And yeah, y'all have been super supportive. I heard from some of y'all I haven't heard from in a while. And it's just been really nice. It's nice knowing, yeah, I'm not alone in this thing, right? Like I want to work through some of this stuff with the community. And I love this working out loud approach. Also, I want to mention that here. Like I'm going to really try to encourage that in the audience. It's like, yeah, so a lot of this content is just stuff I'm already dealing with. So I'm kind of like this like personal broadcaster almost, where it's like, yeah, this is what I'm working on. This is what kind of relevant emotions I'm working through. Let's record a video about it. And it's so much better. It's so much better like being connected with people. It's nice being able to show people what we're working on, and yeah, people are offering to help. So yeah, we've always suggested this and recommended this, even people going through the bootcamp program. It's like, show your work as you build it, show off those mock-ups, show off the prototype, like put your work out there. I think that applies a lot more broadly than I initially thought about it, right? You can put stuff out there without it being like a project. You can also just put stuff out there about your journey and what you're dealing with as an instructional designer, a business owner, an aspiring ID, whatever it is. So yeah, work out loud, get your name out there. Let's do cool stuff together. I'm excited for 2025. Please let me know in the comments what your goals are for 2025. And if you want to follow along, please subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.